Hi, folks, and we are back to the Paradox Mega Campaign with the County of Portucale. Subduing a major revolt, only 150 divisions at Inverness. Tiska. We will be carrying over some troops, though, so no worries there, no worries there. That's only the anarcho-liberal revolution, though, and we may have a significantly more substantial problem if and when, there's another Jacobin uprising. Yeah. Anywho, we do want reform, but we don't want to become a liberal republic. Ugh. Not having a deranged, megalomaniacal, very strong head at the helm? What would the people do with freedom? No. We need control. Firm and steady and stable control. Deranged megalomaniacal control, but still stable. We've been in power for, what, 650 years now? No, almost 800 years. Yeah. So, things have gone fine. Not like billions of people have suffered because of us. So, destroying revolutionaries is our current order of business. Yes. Come to our gun battles. And, right, so that will wipe out the African revolt. We have cleared the Asian scenario, yes. Theater of war cleared. Right. We do have some recruitment. Yes. Still ongoing. We did lose a few fresh troops due to them just spawning where armies were going to go. Yeah, almost forgot about that. Anyway, so we are going to have to reorganize armies here at some point as well. So you're clearing that, that's fine. There's no others over here. Right, so it should be done in short order. Help out there if needed. So, one of you guys aboard. To Southampton. Yeah, that's fine. So, we don't actually need you to go all the way over there then. And you're missing engineers. Is any of the 3,000 troop group an engineer? Let's find out. Yes. We have too much infantry though, so 2 infantry to come out of there. th Army, that's an engineer, okay. And that's exactly what we need. You're ready to go, so Both of you can move down. You're actually missing an engineer and have one too many infantry. We'll be adding an infantry anyway at some point to grow the armies as supply limits also expand, but if I can start weaving in the engineer corps, yeah, let's go. Is that also an engineer? Let's check. The 51st? No, that's artillery. Okay. It's 2 groups. You're also missing an engineer. 36th? Yeah, sure. 36th is an engineer. The 56th is not. Wow, that's a lot of cavalry. A lot of new units mustering here as well. A lot of artillery. Let's see. You are one of the big boys, right? Yeah, there's still... You don't have cavalry, so let's send one of these guys. So you have some scouting. And an engineer, right. But with that much infantry... Yeah, you also need a bit more artillery. So that's not you. Yes. Big Eastern Army. Oh, actually. Right, had one over there. And more. Where are you going? You're going south. Right. So you guys... come over to Hungary, where we're forming up new armies. Okay, this is just infantry. These guys are really missing artillery. You're missing artillery and engineers. Oh. Misclick. Yeah, so we don't want those guys. Right. Missing artillery. Yeah, we definitely need to concentrate on getting more artillery, apparently. That's the infantry we need there. So, you move over. Salisbury, Chester, come across. They're going to Oxford. Well, we'll intercept them. Go over to Dunkirk. Leeds, Oxford. Yeah, let's try to break up. Can we get there? No. Okay, well. Straight into London then. Not gonna let that fall. And both of you are going to the Baltics. I think that's enough troops, right? 90, 20, 50, 100, yeah, we should be able to take care of that. Death stack with the current forces there. And once the fleet swings back, we should have sieged most of Britain back, I suppose. Right, so you two back to Metz and Letzeburg. Luxembourg it is. Wowza, that's a lot of engineers. So who needs engineers? You need engineers. Bandera de Ulm. So. Right over there. That's cavalry. What? It's only infantry. Trying to be systematic. You don't have engineers. 40th. Colonial incident. Counter a regiment from another colonial power. Ooh. Okay, they are starting to encroach. Yeah. Italy is starting to build colonies where they shouldn't have them. Oh yeah, most definitely. They're blocking our expansion in Africa. Cannot abide by that. Plus, I also want Perugia. And Arabia. But yeah, most importantly, block their progression in Africa. Block their territories here. We want all of that. We need the resources. We have so few. We're such a tiny, vulnerable little, little empire that only covers about half the globe in terms of influence. Yeah, so let's see. You are on your way there. We're checking for engineers, yes. Ah, they don't have engineers. Cornwall's detachment. So I think we should send Corps over. There you go. And yeah, I'll just send them to Dunkirk. Come on over, St. Petersburg. Newcastle. Right, so that's done. You're ready. Start sieging Canterbury. Bet you'll have tales to tell about that. Whew, that's a lot of units. Okay. So let's see. If we merge all of these, how many armies can we get out of it? If we split these into about army size, how many extras do we got? We got that, okay. 7. If it's a big one, yeah. Detach of that. So that's an army ready to complete there. You just need a bit of infantry. You need engineers and infantry. Same here. Okay. Right, you'll still need a lot of stuff. Separate these out, just feed them piecemeal what they need individually. Right, so campaign in southern Italy is almost done. You're sieging that. Move over to Cambridge. Get an education. Oh, we can now have oligopolies. This means that the general legislation of your country has structured the market in such a way that each line of business is composed of a few firms, all of which are of large size. Great. I'm sure such concentration of power and wealth will have no deleterious effects on society. Go to Nottingham, steal from the rich, give to the poor. Alliance offer from... Ugh. Yeah. Must be an awkward negotiating table. Where is let's see. Civilized. What? Ew, okay. Oh, sorry, no interest. My response to your offer is ugh. Ugh. Hope that's clear enough. Let's communicate solely through onomatopoeia now. Let's get some more consciousness. The advance stops at Dublin there. Can't compromise the supply of Guinness. People will go nuts not having their Guinness. Okay. I actually think you should just go to Viterbo or Rome, because we're going to declare a war on Italy soon enough. Oh, siege Potenza before that. Need to take it back. Rebels have risen against Venezuela. Huh. Yeah. Well, they should have an army, right? Apparently not. Interesting. Right. Well. Excellent. So, Africa is now cleared. Ah, no. Still have to sail across to Angola. And you need to come back to Alexandria. Oh, that's too many. They're coming all over... Work control and the hierarchy. By introducing work control and the hierarchy, Each worker's tasked to supervise them in a professional way, and decisions on the production floor were made quickly and efficiently. Okay. Ah, we might lose that. At ring of the leaders, that's militancy. Oh no, we just wiped a significant part of the army, so that's good. Underground printing press. We, the People's Committee for a Free Portugal, therefore present the people following demand of the government in Lisbon an end to the one-party state. Simple demands. Who do these ruffians think they are? Leaflets carrying anti-government slogans have been appearing in bars and coffee houses all across the 100 states. Suspect that they're produced by an underground printing press. Patagonia. Shut it down. Let's go to Glasgow. Get some of our magnificent Scottish cooking on there. Yeah. You two move there. You two move there. You go to Lincoln. Have you arrived? Yes, you have. So, come back. Ferry the second army across. You're going to Pastavia as quickly as you can. So, you need infantry, engineers, and artillery. You've got some there. Who needs infantry? You need 3. That's 1. Need 2 more. Oh, actually, that's the balanced army, so I don't want to mess with that. Any of you missing cavalry? Hussars for scouting. Oh, everyone's got one. Yeah, so we're lacking some artillery, some infantry, yeah, a bit of everything. Engineers for all of these guys. Right, let's keep the conscription effort going. We need engineers. We're going to need a lot more artillery. That's a lot of potential recruits still. And they did it. Piecemeal destroyed the entirety of the revolutionary army here. Go straight to Aberdeen. To Belfast. No, I guess Stirling, you go to Belfast. You get our beer factories back. We're desperate. You should not have done that. Okay, so we have an extra cavalry. Going for slightly bigger armies eventually, so... And... No, I don't want the Viceroyalty of Lombardia. Thank you. Ooh, a lot of unemployed people. What is going on? Let's see. Are the factories offline? Or is it that we just, because we just recapture the territories, they're still not working? Probably that. Okay, let's give them a few weeks. Londonderry. Assimilation rate. Yes. Increase assimilation. Resistance is futile. Ah yes, speaking of Angola, almost forgot. You need to come on over. Make sure Mabanza does not fall into barbarian hands. Right, the Great Eastern Army, ready to take on about anything. You're ready, you're ready. Right, so as soon as the other army gets to St. Petersburg, we'll have a working defensive ring here. 60,000 men is enough for yeah, one of these German stacks. I hope. Did we build forts? Yes, we did. Haven't expanded them though. I didn't build them everywhere. I think we'll really only need them against Germany, I think. I hope. Anyway, so you yeah, we're gonna be done with the sieging here fairly quickly, I think. Go to Wexford. More narco-liberals. Yeah, it's going down, revolt risk, so that's good. Send us in Shanpasak. Don't really need allies, to be frank. Alright, so sweep and clear in the UK. Still have quite a few sieged, yeah. All in the UK? All in the UK and Ireland. Excellent. Ah, here we go. So, these are the big boys. Machine guns. Combat with -5. So machine guns will bring a whole bunch of bonuses to all of our troops. And these. So this would give us... yeah, plus defense. Silver standard tax efficiency work. No, that's not out of this. That's out of that. Okay. For bolt action, what do I need for bolt action? Oh, 1900. It can't get there before 1900. Ah. That's no good up because we need... mission to civilize state and government then. Okay. Could do with a lot of more supply. Could do a lot of more money, in fact. Wouldn't mind that either. We're losing money currently. So... yeah, farming output plus 50 would it... wow, that's a lot. Tax efficiency, admin efficiency. Yeah, let's go for private bank money bill printing. Fixed intramonetary exchange rates, and double standards. I love double standards. Every dictator loves double standards. Yes, let's research them. As if we hadn't been using them for millennia now. What's good for me, it's not good for you. Do as I say, not as I do. Right, well. So, Jacobins should be all craftsmen, aristocrats, and capitalists. Yeah, I'm not worried about aristocrats and capitalists. Cowards. Never willing to pick up anything themselves. Okay, you can go back here. Yes, you're done with that. So, come on over. I'm gonna pick up the Imperial Guard back to Lisbon. For arrest and recovery. Land suffer from Lithuania. No thanks, we don't need your alliance. Right, so all these are done. Let's get them to the southern tip of England so we can ferry them across again. Well, okay. As I say that, one of these is supposed to stay here. Yeah, Cornwall. Okay, you're gonna stay here. You need engineers, so yeah, we need to ferry you back. Right. Rightio. So, as things stand, slightly back up again. Yeah, and some of our brigades do have... Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, some of our brigades are Jacobins. But, I mean, if they're interweaved with our regulars, we would crush them as they revolt. So, ha! Joke's on you. Yeah, so yeah, let's keep recruiting, and if all the Jacobins are in the army, being paid, they won't be so unhappy, maybe? You're lacking in artillery, my boy. Yeesh, yeah, a lot of artillery. Right. So far, so good. So, when the Jacobins come, if they come, we're more than ready, and increasingly so. We're mustering a whole bunch of new armies all over the place, and we'll continue to do so until we have either no more money or capacity to recruit. But a bit more money should help. All of that, though, is going to be next time. Till then.